Yo, 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 yo. So key hot in that bed. I'm good, y'all. Hopefully, good. Hopefully, chilling. I ain't shoot my face on this Twitch stream in a minute. Oh, in a minute. Oh, little scene. 99%. Not playing. Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. Just vibing. Hold on. Gotta make sure I put it before an hour. But now though, what's up with y'all young boys? What your boys been on? W lighting in there, you feel another scene. And y'all just moving, bro. Yo, don't tell me, bro. Hold on. Do I want to eat though? Nah, that's good. Warzone been trash. What else? Marvel Rivals is boring. What else? Yeah, all the games are just butt right now. So I've been streaming FC on YouTube. I'm actually live right now on YouTube too, and live on Twitch. Come on now, and two different. Like, come on, bro. Who really streaming like me though? Who really streaming like me? That's why I'm be a streamer king. But anyways, yeah, life been life, bro. Haven't been. I actually found it. Well, yeah, I've just been trying to live life game. To be honest, P5 gave it away. PC got took. Both my dual monitors. One of them broke. The other one got took. My camera gone. Laptop I gave it away. If I had a laptop still, I would have been going crazy live streaming. But that's when I had my PC. So I thought I didn't need a laptop. So I gave my laptop away. Then got my PC stolen by the person I gave the laptop to. What? Then I've been like working at like car washes and stuff. Well, I moved. I used to be at ATL, but now I'm in Miami for like 2 years now. But yeah, when I moved here, I was just working, bruh. Like I was doing car wash. I worked at Bayside Foot Locker for a little bit, and they fired me. And then, yeah, just went to another car wash. I was stacking. That's how I got my PS5 and monitor. Then I started, trying to build back. Oh, I got this from working at doing charity at Hard Rock, cause at Hard Rock Stadium, these people actually found me at the car wash, and then they was like, "Oh, we do charity. Pull up. You feel me? We could get you like a new phone or whatever if you stick with us or whatever." And stuff like that. I should have really thought about it. Like, instead of a watch, I should have asked for like maybe like a laptop or so. Actually, I was gonna get that new laptop, but before I could even do that, they stole from me too, bruh. It was nothing crazy. It was like a wall of water bottle. If you go on my TikTok, you'll see in my like photo slideshow that I had. It was like a blue wall of water bottle. They took that. And it was like, dang, you're a charity. Why are you taking stuff if you're supposed to be helping other people? That's weird. But like I said, like be life here. So left them. Not at Hard Rock no more. But I still got my Apple Watch. and I got an hour timer on that bit. But what else? Yeah. Oh, so on Arc Raiders, I actually made my Twitch check. So what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna cause my LED just broke. That's why I'm not in my or the room. But it's actually low key better setup. But um yeah. So I'm gonna get. I gotta get. I don't think I'm gonna get LEDs for real, but I might. But I gotta get some stuff free situated or whatever. And I should be like locked in, bro. Like I should be locked in. I really just gotta stay consistent on Twitch, low key, and just stay consistent and see where it goes from there. Really, I'm like at a bad spot right now. I'm really cooling. I just want to get my PC back. I feel like when I get my PC back, it's over with. Like, once I get my PC back, oh yeah, I'm going through the roof. But I just been low key. I just been doom scrolling, studying game, watching streamers. Obviously Kai's not live. He hasn't been live in like what 7 months, and he low key the reason why I started streaming. Low key, he influenced me to start streaming because I don't know, seeing him in that red room, bullying, seeing the chat flowing crazy, and that's when I like graduated high school. I was like 2021. And so, like, yeah, when I seen that, I was like watching them playing 2K at the time with the bros and stuff like that. And then, yeah, watching 2K stuff. Then somebody influenced me to like, it was like, oh, why don't you stream like so and so? And I was like, you know what? I should do that. So now I got a capture card for PlayStation. I had a laptop at the time. I just started streaming, and then I don't know how I got my PC. Well, actually, I do. I was doing like mowing lawns, doing little side gigs and whatever, stacking. And I think it took me like 1 month to like really stack and save up for that PC. I was locked in because when I mowed the lawn, I was like a 50 ball, and the lawn needed to be mowed like every week. Because the grass is growing. So that's like what 200 here for a month, maybe like a month and a half. So like what 250, and then I was doing jobs. I was extra 50s, and then that was like almost every day type. So I was just stacking, and yeah, and then eventually I had a band on like 1,000. I saved up, no job, no nothing. And then I was studying game. I was like looking up parts. I was looking up good parts to stream with, got good parts, and then put them in my Amazon wish or bucket list. Some of the parts I got for my birthday and stuff. So it was kind of like falling into place for me. And then, yeah. Just was like saving up. Then I got the PC, built the PC, and then after that it was game. It was game time. So did that, saved it for a PC, and then I started streaming. But then that's when, I was really locked in streaming, then stuff just started going downhill. Weird stuff started happening, family situations. Then I had to move out with my friends. The friends took my PC. I had to rebuild, rebrand, move different spots, feel me? And I can't even lie. It sounds crazy, but I'm actually grateful I'm here now, because I always wanted to be in Miami, or just want to stay now. But yeah, so I'm here now, and now I just gotta basically do the same thing I was doing before and rebuild again till we get that PC. Yeah, bro, like just been lifing, bro. But yeah, I don't want to say I got a girl and then like something happened, whatever, but I do got a girl right now. She holding me down. She, doing good too. What else? I only got one, or I cut so much people off. Cut off a lot of family members. If you know, you know. Like, if I didn't cut you off, then you know, I think, like, you would know. Because I'll still talk to you. But if I don't talk to you, raps game. And there's only one person I really kind of talk to after I cut him off. Because, like, that's really, bro, you feel me? He didn't really do nothing wrong. It's just like I feel betrayed because when I moved out, I had savings. And basically, I was getting treated bad at the first, but I stayed at. And I had savings, got that took because of bills, but it was like, that was supposed to be my savings. And I got from that scam. And yeah, bro, life actually been crazy now that I think about it. But I'm good though. We're chilling, as you see, I'm here now, streaming, back up, doing my thing. We need, yeah. Geek bars are not good, drugs are bad. Yeah, you shouldn't do drugs, don't do drugs. But yeah, bro, life been life and God been doing his thing. I've been keeping God first. Ooh, One Piece just dropped a new episode of Elbaf. And I'm not gonna lie, let me tell you how I feel about that episode. I love Oda, but I hate his cliffhangers game. Like, it's just like, I wish it was like, I wish, I don't know, because it's like one episode every Sunday. So I have to wait every week to watch a new episode, which is fine, it's actually good. But it's just like, I love watching the show, and then like, I love the pacing, low key, the pacing of the show. Cause it's like, you don't know where you, like right now, they're in Elbaf, they don't even know where they at. Team, what the crew was split up. For me, if I'm spoiling, you should have caught up. Me in 2026, how are you not caught up on One Piece, man? But yeah, though, just been doing my thing, watching One Piece, and it's actually good. New intro is tough. And yeah, been watching One Piece, been doom scrolling, been watching Twitch streamers. It's been, you know, yeah. But yeah, One Piece, and yeah, bro. What I do have to say is more upgrades on the way. More upgrades on the way. Everything is gonna be falling into place. I can already tell with the moves that I always got a backup plan for everything. I always got a backup plan for everything. So if it look like I don't got, you feel me? If I'm that may look like it's bad, it's not trust. More upgrades on the way. Even personally, I feel like if you wanna, me personally right now, I feel like, and I'm 23, I'm not an old head. This is what I experienced, or this is what I'm learning. I feel like if you wanna upgrade your life, you gotta upgrade yourself first before you upgrade anything. It's like the foundation, like you have to have a good foundation or a good, you feel me, to be able to really grow for real. So right now, I'm just trying to build on myself first, and after I do that, then when I grow up and I, you know, then I'll be good. You know, it'd be crazy if the stream actually ended and I'm just talking through the screen. But I'm just trust that it's not good. But yeah, bro. Life and girl, everything's good. Everything's actually good. I just wanna like be great, you know? So I guess this is just my storyline, my pacing. You know, I gotta take time to, you know, birthday in September. I'm gonna be turning 24 game, what? 24 game, what? That's crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. By 24, I should be, at 24, Yeah, I should. I don't know what's gonna happen in 24. Hopefully it's a good thing. But it gotta. I just on my PC. I want to get Arc Raiders on PC. I want my face cam up. I want a camera. So right now I need camera, PC, and Arc Raiders. Cause Arc Raiders right now I feel like is the best game out right now. Like hands down. And I could play RP and stuff like that, but I don't know. We get it through. That's me right now. I found this new app to stream 1080 plus 1080p bowling, vibing. I got banned on Twitch for like a week because I don't even want to say it, but I feel like the reason I got banned on Twitch is because I was making too much pay for one streamer, basically what they were saying. And that was actually what was gonna make me. I was really gonna save up to really get a PC up that way, but they banned me for doing that. So I thought I would just lock in and stream on YouTube, which I'm streaming right now, and just get my partner on YouTube so I can really get paid and then buy everything I need. But I'll be bored in a game and I'll be bored playing any other game. So I don't know. Here I am right now doing IRLs, and I think that's what I did though, cause I haven't shown my face on stream in a minute for like 2 years. Cause I don't know. But yeah, I used to have longer hair, trim my hair, I trim my own hair. I was on TikTok live for a little bit with this girl that I thought really messed with me and whatever, but she was doing OF. And after I figured it out, I still stayed with her. Cause it was like, like everybody got their background, but I don't know. She was doing, it was too much red flags. Like, I trusted her with certain things and she betrayed my trust and was like playing around in my face. And at that time, I low-key was gullible because I wanted a girlfriend or whatever, but that was like the beginning of the year. Fell off for her because like she was playing with me and I felt like tried, so left that. Then, but she actually put me on a method to interact with more people. Then that's when I found this girl that I'm talking to right now. So yeah, bro. Let me try to do a ghost. Oh yeah, I don't smoke gas no more. Had to quit that. That's why I'm on face right now. Let me try something. But yeah, bro. Life been good, man. Life been cool. Life been vibey. I know I'm still alive because I got, but yeah, one viewer in a bit. Shout out to whoever that is. But oh yeah, I cut some friends off. I cut one of my bros off. One of my bros when I started, like when I had my PC, because I felt like he was like, I don't know, felt like, I don't know, bro. Basically, I was streaming Arc Raiders and I got DDoS. And I only talked to a few people, so it's only a few people that can DDoS. And I felt like he was that, so come off, man. I just have to, I don't know, maybe I got trust issues, maybe be jumping to conclusions sometimes, but I don't know, gang. I feel like you gotta trust your gut sometimes. You gotta trust your gut sometimes. You just gotta trust your gut. And cutting off people is not bad because it makes space for more opportunities and more blessings to come in. So yeah, bro. But yeah, life, I was about to none of my old friends no more, cut them off. I only got one true friend, one real friend. That boy JD, bro. If y'all go on my TikTok, y'all see me 1v1 of them. He beat me the first time. After 2 years, I got my rematch. And yeah, with JD, I tried to talking to some of my old friends. They didn't reply, so it's like cool. But yeah, bro, just been living life, just been vibing, living life and vibing, man. Just been living life and vibing, man. But yeah, what else? What else? Um, license got suspended. Can't drive until I pay that off. Which is fine because I don't even need to go anywhere for real. But yeah, bro, just be bored. That's why I'm streaming right now. But I'm gonna be the streamer king one day. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, bro. See, somebody else would have probably been like, oh, end of the segment, we end. But I'm disciplined, boy. I gotta stream for at least an hour, boy. At least an hour. I could go outside do hoop streams, but nah, it's too hot for that. I could do a whole lot of stuff, but I just gotta be patient. Let it stack up, let it roll in. Maybe this one's gonna be going out IRL streams. I haven't done IRL stream in how long, I don't even know. But yeah, bro, I gotta document how I look too, cause like streaming see me in a minute, bro. And I gotta show my growth. I can just what? I mean, you could be 30 and start streaming and stuff like that, but I'd rather start now, show myself through the progress, through the stages, and that's what builds, the story. That's what makes a story. You gotta document it. You gotta show what you're going through. Yeah, at least I'm not in a worse position. Thank God. Thank God I'm not in a worse position. I'm actually in a good position right now. It's just alright, so when I was streaming I was actually in a bad situation, but I had good things. Now I'm in a good situation and I have, good things too. It's building. So yeah, bro. I haven't hooped in a minute. That was my hobby. I haven't hooped in a minute. I could hoop though. But it was thanks smoking a minute. Yo, it's low key hot. Sweating, really, boy. Sweating. Yeah, though, let me think of some more story time. Some more story time. But yeah, people, I don't know, when I get good, when I get really back on my grind, bruh, I feel like people gonna see what they have stuff on. And when I get back to the hoop, yeah. But I just been vibing, bro. Just been chilling, just been cooling. Whole lot of things happen. But I never, the thing is, a whole lot of stuff happened, but I never cried about it. I never was like, oh, all this is happening to me. Maybe it's meant to be happening. I just seen what was happening to me, and I instead of letting it happen, I changed my reality, low key. Like every time something bad happened, I always kept looking towards brighter days, and I feel like that's how I'm here now. Cause I could still be in ATL, doing the same bad things, around the same bad people, and just doing it just to basically keep if if I stayed in that situation, it was because I wanted things or like I was using people for things. But even though they morals wasn't straight, whatever, but I had to leave that because my morals are straight and my principles. I don't want to like grow off of bad energy or whatever. I want to grow off of good energy, you know? Like, I don't want to stay in no situation, even though it's bad, just to get good benefits. Like, I'd rather struggle, go through that, you know, struggle, and then build until I get better. Because, you know, I don't know, it's just like, that's just not the right way to do things. But, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Subway Surfer City, new Subway Surfer just dropped. Yeah, bro. One Piece back. So, what else? I'm about to get a Twitch check tomorrow. Finna go up. Finna go up with William Rapid. Top view stream. I could view bot, but I'm not doing that either because I want my Twitch account. I was gonna go stream on Kick and all that, but I can't give up on Twitch. I was gonna stream completely on YouTube, but I feel like if I stuck to YouTube and if I stuck to YouTube and I like built from there, then I feel like I mean if I stuck to YouTube and I was there, then I would have gave up on my Twitch streams, and Twitch is where it all started. So yeah, bro, I feel like if I got older and I built off of YouTube, then I gave up my dream on Twitch, and I don't want to give that up. And yeah, bro, I feel like if you really want something, you can't quit. You just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going, keep grinding, and eventually it'll play out with God. You gotta keep God first. Yeah. But bro, when I tell you I was going through it again, I was going through it. I was really going through it. Don't use deep bars. Nah. But yeah, I'm gonna look back on the stream one day and I'm like, damn, I remember when I was here and now look at me. I feel like for you to appreciate things too, because I feel like I didn't appreciate what I had. Because like I would get things, give it away. Or like, it wasn't not an appreciate, it was, yeah, I didn't appreciate stuff and I was going through things too. Like it was like two at the same time. Like I was going through bad things and I didn't appreciate what I had. So I would like try to use the things that I had to like give it away to make things better, because that's not how it works. I feel like you gotta appreciate what you have now. And if things aren't going good in your life right now, you change it. You could pray on it too, but you gotta physically take those steps to change, you know, your reality. And this is living proof that like I wouldn't be here if I didn't change my reality game. I would still be in ATL, still doing my thing, or still, you know, living good and whatnot, but with bad principles behind it. So I had to change that. No cap, no kiss. But yeah, St. Cozy. Yeah, bro. Life is good though. I'm not gonna lie. Life is really good. I'm getting a taste of like Arc Raiders. I can only play it for a month. Oh yeah, I thought it was a work one. Free that. No, nobody no more. Because why I worked for a whole year, put my savings to the sun, and all my savings got took. It was like I was working for nothing, bro. It was like I was working for nothing. I was getting scammed and I was just, I don't know. I wasn't thinking like. Nah, it's not that I wasn't thinking. I feel like I just had my karma. I got my karma basically. And yeah, I feel like I got my karma, for what I did wrong, and I was just moving too fast. Like I got my karma and I was moving too fast, thinking everything was gonna be good, and it all got taken away. So now that I know that, I feel like you gotta lose everything to appreciate it more when you get it back. So I had to go through that. I had to go through losing everything so I can really appreciate what I have now. You know? And so yeah, got my karma. I did do some people bad, I can't lie. But yeah, I did do no buts. I did do things bad. You feel me? I got things done to me bad. And I felt like I had to get revenge. But when I got revenge, it bit me back in the long run. So I could say that I did make wrong decisions to people who did me dirty. I should just let them do that and move on. But I decided to play around in that field, and you know, I got my karma at the end. You know, but it's all good though, cause you live and you learn, right? Nobody's perfect. Yeah, I can't even see him perfect, but what I could say is I'm learning from my situation, and being a better person, you know. Cause I'm not gonna lie, when I had this girl in ATL I was talking to, and it all started because I was streaming on my PC and I wasn't grateful to be, I wasn't grateful to be where I was at. I wanted to go outside, I wanted to drink, I wanted to do drug streams, get involved with this person because she was older than me. She was like 21 and I was 20 and I couldn't get drinks. So I was like, you know what? And I remember streaming too, saying this. I was like, I was watching Bruce drop him off. He was doing drunk streams, and I was like, ooh, I want to do a drunk stream too. So I called this girl that was like older than me, and then I was like, yo, can you give me drinks? Mind you, she was like my first kiss, girl that I started talking to, whatever, or in like middle school, but she was older than me. So after high school, we part ways, and then like I was streaming, doing my God of War content. I was doing, that was like God of War era when I had my own room and everything. And then like instead of locking down and focusing, having tunnel vision, I wanted to play around and do drunk streams and stuff. So I went out, asked her to give me drinks and stuff, and then I would do that almost every weekend because like I wasn't 21 yet. So I asked her to give me drinks, do this, do that, and then that's how I got myself in situations I shouldn't have put myself in just for pleasure. So basically, I asked her to give me drinks, and then it was every weekend. And then I remember she asked me, she was like, "Michael, do you got a girlfriend, whatever?" I was like, "What girlfriend? Like, I'm not looking for no girlfriend now because I just met Casanat and AMP during the AMP shootout, like the basketball meetup at ATL. And this one was life was low key. It was low key bad, but yeah, it was actually really bad. But I wasn't focused on the things I should have been focused on, and I was focused on different things like pleasure and stuff like that. So yeah, basically when things was going left, I went to go see AMP and all that, and like have fun, and that's why I feel like that needs to happen though, because it motivated me to stream even more because I seen the people that I idolized who made me start streaming in real life. So I was like, what? Man, I gotta go see them. What? Seen them, got a picture of all of them except one. But yeah, my brother took all the pictures to give me pictures with all the every AMP member but one, and I'm not gonna say the name because I'm not messy like that. But after that, it just made me want to go harder and stream, you could say, but I still wanted to indulge in pleasure and stuff. And then I seen DYK at Six Flags, and I seen Bruce, Ray, Kai again, and I was like, oh snap, like, you feel me? So then after I seen them twice in like less than 2 weeks that I just put fire under my belt. So then I was like, okay, let me start streaming more. I was streaming with my friend. I was just streaming every day. I had a PC already, and then I went to do drug streams. Got into that, and then this girl, I kept getting drinks every weekend, and this girl was like, oh, appreciate the follow, my boy. And then, which we call it, I was like, oh, she was like, oh, you got a girlfriend, whatever. I was like, girlfriend? Hey, yo, what the heck? Hey, yo, hey, see, you gotta stop that game. Anyways, yeah, she asked me, oh, you got a girlfriend, whatever. I was like, no, I'm focused on streaming. I got other priorities that I need to focus on. And then she was like, I still kept getting drinks. And then I remember I was drunk on stream, and I was just sitting back. I was like, you know what? I low-key do want a girlfriend right now. I was like, I low-key do want a girlfriend. Let me hang out with her. Plus, I already talked to her before, so it was like an easy 1-2. So then I put streaming to the side, which I shouldn't have did, and I went to go hang out with her every single day. Family problems kept getting worse. I was focused on pleasure, and then yeah, bro. And then I was hanging out with her for a little bit, or a lot of it. I wasn't streaming. I was putting streaming to the side. I actually started working Uber Eats to start paying to get her stuff, and like start buying her stuff every single day. Every time we would hang out. Plus, she had a baby. I should have thought, like, if she just had a baby, she still talked to her baby daddy and stuff like that, and still situations going on. But I was just gullible, and I wasn't thinking. So that happened, and I was like, okay, cool. I'ma still see through it. I'ma still go hang over every single day and game. It just got to a point where I was insecure because I felt like she was going to see her baby daddy and stuff like that. And I was like, hold on, because we've been talking for like, a good 8 months. And then I was like, nah, I can't even like let her go for real. Like, I gotta fight for what's mine or whatever, which I shouldn't have did because so much stuff was happening in the background. I was too focused on this girl that didn't even care about me. Cause I don't know. I did so much for her. She was there for me, kinda like she was like my escape from like reality or whatever. So eventually she played me. I mean, obviously she had a baby, whatever. She played me, and then I was like, okay, cool, you wanna play me? Let me get revenge. And that's where, like, I was escaping from reality, and then I was getting revenge. So it was like two bad things happening to me. Because one, I wasn't focused on family, and two, I was creating bad karma coming back to me. So, yeah. She cheated on me. I was like, okay, you wanna cheat? I'm gonna cheat on you too, basically. And I cheated on her. I was treating her bad. I was doing her bad. Like I remember one time I dropped her out to work, and it was cold. I dropped out to work, and then I could have stayed with her to her job open, because I said, it wasn't open yet. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave her, because like she didn't care for me. Why should I care? No, that's bad. That's bad thing. That's bad thing. See, mindset. See, but she didn't care for me, so I was like, you know what? If she don't care for me, I'm not gonna care for her. I treated her bad, created bad karma for myself, and then already family issues was happening, and so I treated her bad. Then I started getting delusional, like, I don't know if I was delusional or if I was right, but like I felt like she was intervening with my family a little too much after what she already did, and I wanted to like get rid of her. And so I dropped her, moved on to a new girl the next day, like the next day. And I was chilling with her, and then I was going to her house every day, finding a new escape. I should have just sat down and streamed on my PC. I should have just and dealt with my family situations. I should have sat down, deal with family problems, and focus on streaming and keeping a tunnel vision. But I was just finding new escapes, new escapes, new escapes. And then found this other girl. I was going to her house every day, right? And eventually, my family finally, like, everything just split. So after a while, they despised me because I was like, I guess they despised me because I was like not really focused on the family. I was focused on other things. And so eventually I got kicked out. Then I went to go stay with my friends, right? I was to go stay with my friends from like like middle school. And after I haven't talked to them for a minute, went to go stay with them. And I still wasn't streaming. I was finding new escapes. I was going out chilling with that girl, going to chill with her, do all this, do all that. And yeah, bro. Eventually, my friends got jealous of me because I wasn't hanging out with them. I was hanging out with this girl, and they was like creating stories like, "Oh, we ran through her." Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. It was like they ran through her, whatever. She was like, "No, they didn't." They was like, "Yes, they did." And I was just in the middle of, they was like, "You gonna pick the hug of the bros?" She was like, "You gonna pick the bros over me?" I was, oh man. So eventually, I cut her off because I was like, I have to be stable. These people I stay with. So I cut her off. And after I thought about it, I should have, nah, because my friends gave me a place to stay. I shouldn't have left them. But, so basically, I cut her off, went to go stay with my friends. My friends, we started hanging out more. They was telling me too, like, I need to stream, I need to focus on streaming instead of this girl. I was like, man, freak that. I need a girlfriend, whatever. And this one, I was looking for too much getaways. I was focused on the wrong things, like girls. I was focused on like forcing relationships or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was right. I don't know. But I should have trusted the bros actually, because I feel like she was, but she was just lying or whatever. But then I cut her off. I went to chill with the bros. Then she blowing my phone up like, oh, like you not chilling with me. And to be honest, I should have cut her off because when I put her on the phone with my bros, she was like so happy to talk to them and all that and this, that. That was a red flag. But I cut her off, then I went back to her, and then my friends got jealous of me again. And then she, the story was built like, oh, they ran through her, and I told her about that. And she was like, what, they lying on me? So eventually, the inevitable happened because I'm messing with both of them. So one day I'm driving my car to drop one of my friends off to this girl house. It was far too. Dropped them off there. But I was like driving and I was pushing the gas so hard, like I was like messing up my car. Plus, like I was with my parents and they didn't take care of my car, so I had to take care of my own car, or whatever. And I messed it up. And then I was like, okay, I can't leave the car at my friend's house, which I should have did. But I'm glad I did because they got into some stuff that I shouldn't have been a part of. Thank God I wasn't a part of. But I feel like if I was there, I would have prevented them from being caught up in that. But instead of leaving my car over there, I went to go drop it off at my mom's house, the house that I got kicked out of. And went inside. I was trying to tell her, this, then the third happened in my car. It was like already like 10 o'clock at night. And my friends thought I went to go stay with the girl, but I dropped off the bro, and my car was messed up. So, dang, I should have told my friend that I dropped off to tell the bros back home that my car broke down. Or I should have just called them and told them, but I didn't. It was already messed up. I was overthinking. So I was like, let me just go drop it out to my mom's house. Went there. I tried to go inside to tell her, my car broke down or whatever. Then before I could even do that, I showed her, I was calling her, and then she was answering, and then I went inside, I seen her, I was like, I was calling you. The same phone I'm streaming now. As I was calling you, she snatched the phone, went in her room, and I was like, what? Okay, cool. Then I went outside to use the car to go drive back to my friends, but there was a lock on the wheel, and my door was locked. So I was stuck there. And I was like, wow. Gang, I was going through it, gang. So car stuck there now for real, and I had no phone to tell the bros that I'm stuck. So I was like, what? I felt betrayed. So I got the little things I had in my room that I used to stay in, and I left and I walked all the way to. I don't know why I didn't go to the bros' house. I avoided the bros' house 2 times, but freaking I walked past the bro's house because my mom was following me. She was like following me outside the house walking. I was like, you don't want to talk to me, this, then the third. Why should I talk to you? You took my phone and locked the car on my door. And now I'm leaving and you want to talk to me now? So I was like, nah. So I walked and I didn't want to walk to my friend's house because I didn't want to jeopardize the second place I was staying at. So I walked to the girl's house. I went there. And eventually I lost my mom during walking there because she got a flat tire and the 12 pulled her over. I think that was God working. So I finally went to the girl's house, and when I got there, I told her what happened. This after I cut her off too. I told her what happened. She was mad at me, and she was like, "Oh, I feel bad. Okay, let me you can stay here for that. You can stay here." She was like, you could stay here for like 2 months if you really want to. I was like, for real? Like, what? But I was like, let me just stay here for the night. Or no, I was like, no, before she even said 2 months thing, I was like, can you just take me to the bro's house? Because my mom was following me, I couldn't go to the bro's house. I had to walk extra farther to go to the girl's house because I didn't want to go to the bro's house and jeopardize where I was at. So I was like, can you just drop me off to the bro's house to tell them, so I could tell them what happened? And honestly, I should have waited till the morning, but they didn't know where I was. And usually I would come back home to their house like every night, like before the night end or whatever, just to like, be respectful, whatever. But I went that night and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and the girl freaking went up to the house, the door, and she brought her friend. I should have seen this coming too, but she went and she was banging on the door at like 12. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I grabbed her and I was like, what are you doing again? Like, this is where I stay at, this is my PC and everything. Bruh, they came out, they got mad at me, they pulled the, everything on me. I was like, really, gang? Like, I was trying to tell him, like, bro, I was trying to tell you my car broke down. I just need to leave it at my mom's house. She's, this, that, and the third. And he was still mad at me because I brought the girl over, whatever. But I was telling him I didn't have no ride or whatever. But then they kicked me out. They say you can't come back in, whatever. They didn't even say that. I just left. And cause they was like, man, I messed up. But anyways, I should have stayed with the bros at the time because she messed up. She messed up the situation I had. I should have stayed with the bros, but I felt like, yeah, I should have stayed with the bros at that time. But so that happened, and then I left with the girl back to her house, and she was like, you can stay here for 2 months if you want to, just till you get back on your feet or whatever. I was like, really? And I was like, I could do that, but I'ma just, man, I put myself in a deeper hole because I was like, I'ma just accept my defeat, basically, which I shouldn't have did because that's when I quit. And when I quit, I accepted everything that was happening to me, which I shouldn't have did. But, so yeah, went to her house, She was like, you stayed there for 2 months, whatever. I was like, nah, just drop me up back to my mom's house so I could rebuild, rebrand. Because I was on my mind. I was like, everything is already going left, whatever. Let me just go back to like center space. But that wasn't even center space too, because my mom did me dirt. The girl did me dirt. I should have stayed at the bro's house. They gave me a place to stay, and I was actually doing good over there. I should have stayed over there, man. But anyways, dang man, now I'm thinking about it. I made some bad moves, bruh. I made some bad moves. I should have just read the type of person they was and moved off that, but I want to give people extra chances and whatnot. But so I went to my wife's house. Then she treated me the worst way. Gang, because stuff was already happening. And then eventually she said I couldn't eat over there. She said I couldn't eat no food or whatever because I had no job. I have nothing basically. So she treated me bad. And that was somebody I thought I could trust because it's my mom. Like what? But eventually, she said I couldn't eat there and treated me bad and stuff. Was like abusing me. So I was like, okay, I gotta leave. Like, I gotta leave, right? But before that happened, I tried to go get my PC from the bros after like 2 weeks just to let everything die down. I tried to go back and they said they sold my PC. So that kind of hurt me. I could have prevented that by staying with the bros and like staying loyal, because loyalty means everything. But yeah, bro, they stole my PC. I was mad at them. Went back to my mom's. She was treating me bad. Said I couldn't eat. So that was like after a month. So I left her house again with nothing, no car, no phone. I mean, like a little phone. Or I had my phone back. I had my phone, a skateboard, and like water in my book bag, and like some hot fries. And basically, I was homeless again. I tried going back to the girl's house. But they wasn't messing with me either. So I don't know why they wasn't messing with me either, because I was still in contact with her and everything. No, actually I wasn't. I cut her off for basically messing up my opportunity with the bros, and plus I felt like she was the one that made me lose my PC because she was banging on the door. Like I had to leave her. But I tried going back and they didn't let me back, so I went back home. I walked there and back. Then I was like, let me go get my PC. They stole my PC. And I was at rock bottom again. But then my mom was treating me even worse, so I left again, right? And I went to the library and I was praying and everything. I was like, God got me. I know I'm gonna be good. And I went to the library. I did a video. That's why I was doing YouTube videos. And then the bros text me. They was like, oh, how you been? Whatever, this, that, that, third. What you been up to? And I was like, I actually just got kicked out of my mom's house again. Can I pull up? They was like, yeah. So I pulled up to the house, and I was staying with like both. I was like, who house could I stay at? Ah, man. They was like, who house could I stay at? And I was like, who house could I stay at? They was like, both of them. They was like, both, yep, you can stay at either one. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay at both. So I went to one house one night, other house the other night, one house the other night. And I thought I was gonna be cool, cause like, they both brought me in, but I guess one was jealous that I was staying at the other one and not the real friends, like the true OG friends. So, I could have stayed with the one. Alright, there was one friend throughout that whole situation. There was one, but he said he sold the PC. But I feel like that was deserved though, because I did him dirt. I did do them bad. It wasn't intentional. It was the girl's fault. But the other brother was like, you can't stay here because there's a party just for the night. And I felt betrayed. Then the other one was like, you can't stay here because the mom don't want you here. So I was like, dang, like, I really don't got nowhere to stay. I was gonna ask to stay at the other brother's house, but he was doing something too. He had to get a haircut at the time, or he was like, no, actually I didn't ask him. I should have asked him. He was the only real one that really helped me out. And um I regret like taking that. I regret not asking him for help because he was not because he was younger than me. I look he do feel bad. He actually was the only real loyal one for real that really helped me for real. Cause without him, I wouldn't be in Miami. Dang, I feel bad, bruh. I wish I could go back in time and like make different choices. But um, dang, about to be an hour. But so yeah, he actually dropped me off to the library, and that's where I called my aunt to move. That was in Miami, and I always wanted to go to Miami too. And I called her, and I was like, "Can I stay with you for?" Because I just got kicked out, and I thought the bro was lying because he said he had a hair, he had to get his hair done or whatever, and he actually did get it cut. When I seen, I was on. I think I already took the flight to Miami, and I got there, and I seen his story. And he followed me back. Everything he was yeah, he followed me back. Anyways, so yeah, called her, got there, and he actually did get a cut. And I should have trusted him. I'm not gonna lie. I should have stuck by his side through the thick and thin. But I took advantage, bro. That sucked. That sucked. But then went to Miami, stayed there, and then my aunt, basically the sister of my mom, told me, "Oh, you can't stay here. You better work this, that, and the third." I was like, "Oh man." Um, so I started working, and then she was like treating me bad because I guess she wasn't cool with her sister. She seen me as like whatever, the disciple, my mom's disciple, and she just didn't like me whatever. Um, and so like I would give her money to like hold for my savings, cause she kept yelling at me every day, treating me bad every day. I was like, bruh, like what do I do? Like I basically lost. Basically, I was getting treated bad because I had nothing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you maybe to like hold for me for savings, just so you can like trust me more or whatever, and just treat me better. And then yeah, bro, freaking. Eventually, she was treating me bad. She called me an HO. She, bruh, she treated me. She one day she just randomly up and called me an HO, cause I don't know why. And then I felt disrespected, and then I moved again, relocated, because I can't tolerate disrespect, obviously. And now I'm here, bro. I've been here for like what 5 months now, and just rebuilding, rebranding. If I could go back to one bro, I would. The one that sold my PC, he probably didn't even sell it. He probably was just joking around, lying, whatever. But he was a true friend. He did help me. He drove me to when he got his car. I should have asked him to stay with him. I asked him for a job. He was like, okay, maybe. It was like so much opportunities. I could have asked him for, but I just wasn't thinking, bro. But yeah, bro. If I could go back to one person, it was him. He just had his baby. I put him on with his girl that had the baby when I was in like middle school. Like he was a real. I called him to stay with them, and he was like, yes, like bro, he was really that. He was really, he was he was there. He was there, bro. He was loyal. But but yeah, bro. if I could go back, I would say I appreciate him for everything he did. Um, and yeah, bro. I don't know. I feel like I wasn't wrong though, bro. Dang, I feel like I'm a bad guy, bro. Damn. It's just so much stuff was happening to me. I didn't know who to trust. I was having trust issues with everybody. But yeah, bro, I'm here now. I look, you feel bad. I want to reach out to the dude now. Like what? But yeah, bro, I'm here now. No friends. Cut off my cousins because well, one of my cousins, he I still talk to him to this day, kinda. I need to rekindle with him again, but he stayed with my auntie, and I don't want to really be around that for real. And my other cousin, cause she did me dirty too. But yeah, bro, life. But yeah, I'm here now, rebuilding, rebranding. Eventually, when I get up, I'm gonna bless the people who really took out and really took care of me for real and stuff like that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna make sure I do them good because they did do me good, bro. I remember when my car was about to break down, he was the one that helped me put the oil in the tank. Like, man. Anyways, bro. Appreciate ya. Love y'all boys. One more ghost. And I'm gonna see ya. Never again. Never doing a ghost again, bro. But yeah, bro. Hopefully y'all learn from my situation. Hopefully y'all don't take the people who do y'all. There might be some bad people in this world, but there's some good people too, bro. So even though you may think they betraying you, or even though you may think they doing you dirty, it's all about the actions, bro. If they showing you they doing good things for you, then they real. If they don't, you know where to move on from that, bro. But yeah, appreciate y'all, love y'all. W stream, chase y'all dreams, bro. 1 hour on the clock, and I'ma see y'all boys hopefully tomorrow, bro. No cat, no kids. All love, all love. And I'm gonna see y'all boys, man.